Hey, seventh graders, I hope your first week of distance learning went well. We're going to continue learning more about bacteria this week, and then at the end of the week, we will move into plant and animal cells. So, today, or the first day for Monday, we're going to start out by reviewing some cell types. So we're gonna watch the prokaryotic and eukaryotic amoeba sisters video. You may have already watched this. It was on Schoology on Thursday of last week, but I forgot to have the in-class students watch it. So we're gonna watch this and add things to our comparing prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells chart that we started on Thursday. That chart is notes, so it doesn't need to be submitted, but make sure you hang on to it in a safe place. So we're going to add some things to that chart, and then we're going to play a prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells Kahoot. After that, we're going to finish up and do some notes on bacteria. So on Friday, you did notes on viruses, so we'll review that as well. So what we'll do is take out the virus notes from Friday. They might be on paper or they might be electronic. And in the My document, which is up here on yours, you'll open up this drag and drop. And we're going to start out by looking at the virus column and dragging in the different pieces of information that have to do with viruses. Now, remember, if you're not quite sure, not a big deal. You can always come back and change it later. So we'll take a couple minutes to do that. Then we are going to use the slideshow or the in-class lesson to finish filling in the notes on bacteria. This is the second 2 pages of that packet, the virus notes packet. And so we're going to finish that. And then once we're finished, we'll go back into this chart and we'll drag the things into bacteria. And then the bacteria and viruses have the same in the middle. And you'll notice on this document for bacteria, there'll be 7 items there. For the comparing, there'll be 7 items there. And for the virus, there will be 6 items there. And I will provide, if you are a distance learner and wondering how you did on this, I will provide an answer key to you. Just let me know. Okay. So submit that once you are finished. And that is Monday for you. Tuesday, we're going to do an activity called Mystery Illness. I would like all distance learners to be at the meet at 1:10 on Tuesday so that you can participate in this activity. It's pretty fun. It's you're trying to solve a crime, or not a crime. You're trying to solve what's happening when all these people are getting sick. So it has to do with a true situation that happened in 1854 when an epidemic broke out. And so you're going to use the same clues that epidemiologists had used back then to try to solve to see what's happening. So if you are in class on the Google Meet, you'll be doing the same activity as everyone else. And so what you'll do is you'll have a copy of the Jamboard, and then I'll have a Pear Deck code. So you'll be with a partner. One person will be filling in the Jamboard. One person will be writing on the Pear Deck. Those of you that are on the Google Meet, I will if everyone shows up, I'll put you in breakout rooms of groups of 2 to 3 people to do this. Otherwise, I'll have you joining some of the students that are in the class. If you cannot make the Google Meet and you're a distance learner, I will email you out a copy of the assignment that you can do on your own. So let me know if you think that you won't be able to make it to that Google Meet. Okay, so this should be a pretty fun activity. Then on Wednesday, we're going to talk a little bit about bacteria in my gut. So the activities for Wednesday and Thursday are kind of fun. We're looking at some different things that bacteria cause and that bacteria do in our own bodies. So we'll start out with a discussion post. So Miss Rasmussen is going to talk about a fistulated cow, and she's going to have her story on here, so you'll be able to see her story. And then you're going to just do a discussion post about a time that you've stepped out of your comfort zone. Then we are moving in to the bacteria in my gut, KWL chart and questions. So you will go ahead and make a copy of this KWL chart, and you'll write down everything you already know about bacteria in the K column of the KWL chart. And then you will write some things in the W column. What are some things that you're wondering about bacteria? Then you're going to read this article on the bacteria in my gut. Okay. And there is a listening option if you prefer to have it read to you. And as you're doing that, you're going to write down some facts in the what I learned column. They can also be answers to your what you wondered question. And then once you're finished, you will fill in the answers on here and be done with that. This one can be kept. You're not going to submit this one to me. Then on Thursday, this is another day I'm having a live Google Meet that I would like you to try to attend because we're doing a jigsaw activity where each person reads one article and then you come together and talk about them and share the information. So we're going to start with a Kahoot on bacteria, and this one's kind of a gross fun facts about bacteria Kahoot. Then we're going to do this bacteria on our body's jigsaw activity. So if you are in the Google Meet, you'll make a copy of the bacteria in the human body graphic organizer. It looks like this. Okay. And then what we'll do is there are 3 articles on the bottom, one about smelly feet, one about BO and sweat, and one about bad breath. And you will be reading one of those articles and filling in the first column. After you read that article, I'll put you together with a couple other people that have read the same article, and you can make sure that you have the correct information in that first column. Then I will put you in a jigsaw group, so you'll be in a group of 3, I'm hoping, with one person that read each article. They might be bigger groups if we don't have enough. But then everyone will share their article, and you can fill in what your partners wrote as well on there. All right. And then the last thing on Thursday is this quick check for bacteria and viruses. That you can use any of your notes that you have. I would strongly suggest your bacteria and virus notes for that one, and then submit that when you are finished. Finally, on Friday, you're going to move in. We're kind of done talking about bacteria and viruses, and we're going to move on to cells, more specifically cells, so plant and animal cells. So we're going to look at cell vocabulary cards first. So here you are going to make a copy of the slide deck and use the online textbook to fill in the vocabulary for each slide. You're filling in the book definition. Do not copy and paste from Google. Okay, you can copy it from the book or rewrite it in your own words. You're going to write the word in a sentence and then a picture collage. So 2 to 3 pictures that describe how this item looks and how it functions. Okay, don't spend all day looking for pictures. Do that quickly so that you can get through this task. Then the second thing for Friday is the plant versus animal cell diagrams. You are going to make a copy of the worksheet here and use your textbook to fill it in. So this sheet, we're wanting you to color in certain parts of it. So if you do have a printer at home, it would be awesome if you could print it. If you don't have a printer, just make a copy and do your best. If you can get some color on there in the Google Doc, go ahead. If you can't, no big deal. Okay, just fill in the blanks on here. But you'll be using the online textbook. Okay, to fill in and color the sheet, it says you will color organelles that are found in both plant and animal cells one color, and organelles that are found only in one of the types, you'll color those different colors. So for example, you might color the organelles that are found in both types of the cells orange, organelles found only in plant cells green, and organelles found only in animal cells blue. So on the sheet here, you have the plant cell organelles, okay, and you will list the ones that are only in the plant cell. You will list the ones that are found in both plant and animal cells. And here you will list the one that is found only in animal cells. And feel free to draw arrows to it, to pointing to them, especially if you can't color it. All right, so that is your assignment for the week. And then next week, we'll be going into looking at cells more in depth and using microscopes to look at cells. So 2 live meets this week, Tuesday and Thursday. If you can attend those at 1:10, that would be awesome. Remember, I also have office hours on Fridays. If you have questions, you can sign up for an appointment slot during one of those times to work with me on any of this. All right. So have a wonderful week, and I look forward to seeing you Tuesday and Thursday. Bye.